All right, so hope you guys are doing okay. So, all right, so here I am, a video now of the Dark Lord new deck that I created. Now, okay, you saw the video game I was doing. To tell you the truth, since that game has been out for a while, the new support of the Dark Lords are not in there. So I would have to show you a video of how the deck is. I would show you on the video game of Dawn of the New Era, but that's Dawn of the New Era has been out already, so the new updates or anything like that will not be on the game. So yeah, I want to show you guys the new support and of how it's played. I would show you as I just said, but you're not gonna find that on the Dawn of the New Era. So why not just show it now here? So yeah, it is still my fusion way, except now it's new support, a new fusion they got, new Dark Lord cards, and then just yeah. Sorry if I'm doing like the same thing like over and over. It's only because of every single method that I have done, even if it's the same exact deck, just it's a new different kind of way of how any other deck I've done. Like King of the Skull Servant. It's still the same exact thing. King of the Skull Servant. Based on King of the Skull Servant. But you've seen of how the King of the Skull Servant deck is. Every other way so every other design of how I made the deck. Yeah, you saw a Horus way. You saw a Lightsworn way. You saw its pure way. See? Yeah, King of the Skull Servant, but there were 3 different types of ways of how I made it. So every type that I do, I'm going to show you guys, even if it's the same, almost exact same deck. So how I made this, it's still the fusion way, just a bit different. New cards. Remember, I was not playing trap cards. Now I am because it is searchable. And then yeah, there is no Dark Honest in here. So, willing to show you guys every single one that I'm willing to show you guys. So, it's a bit different. And then yes, the forbidden cards I'm putting in here, because they are searchable as well. I would play Forbidden Crown, but that's just a bit too pricey. I'm waiting until it possibly gets reprinted, or it's going to get cheaper, because I know at some point a lot of players are going to want to get rid of their Forbidden Crowns if they got them for money or trade and get some new cards. So that's what I'll be waiting for until it becomes cheaper. Because that's like a $50 card, to tell you the truth right now. It is way expensive. No way right now I'll go for it. So let's see how this deck goes. Alright, so Dark Lord Superbia. Banishment of the Dark Lords. Forbidden Droplet. See? Now it's forbidden cards. Dark Lord Exile. Harpy's Feather Duster. Alright. You had a good spot. Very, very good spot. Basically what I would do is first, you can go draw power or start already your play. For me, I would possibly start my play already. Because what if Dark Lord Exile... Okay, so pretty much Banishment is what I would go first. So Banishment, you activate. Get any card of a Dark Lord. Here you go. Here's the start of it. The Dark Lord to Entity. I think that's the way you say it. I'm going to call it Degent UT. I just don't know how to say it. So remember, any Dark Lord card. This is a Dark Lord card. You summon. Special summon any Dark Lord monster. I wish you could, but no you can't. And this is the combo move I would do, and I've done so many times. Against my friends, they just didn't stop this. All they really wanted to do was stop my partner. I guess they don't know exactly like what these cards do. But they just didn't want to stop this. Even like, okay, let's say you don't know what you're going against, or you don't know their effects yet. Best thing, just stop it automatically, rather if you know it or not, possibly. When Google It is special summoned, give yourself 2 level 6 Dark Fairy tuners, tokens. I wish, no, not tuner because there's no synchro. And let me put the camera right there for you guys. So you link. Going into the Darklord Condemned. Now, when Google It is sent to the graveyard, search for any Darklord card or a forbidden card. Add it to your hand. See, that's why you're putting in the forbidden cards now, because it's easy to search for them. But here's the combo piece. Darklord Dance. Now you activate Darklord Dance. Get rid of your 2 tokens, because all you need is 2 level 6 or higher Dark Fairy monsters. Darklord Evening Star. Now you activate Darklord Evening Star. So then, what you're going to do is activate Darklord Evening Star to set a magic card and a trap card of a Darklord. Set them both. So I'm going to go for Banishment of the Darklords and Sanctified. Or you know what? I already had Banishment, so let's go with Darklord Contact then. So yeah, 2 more cards you get down onto the field. So yeah, 1 move. This is the combo right here. 1 move. Now, you go with Darklord Exile. You send away that, you send away Darklord Superbia. Draw your 2 cards. So, wow, Morningstar. Spell card Soul Exchange. That is perfect right there. But you already did your normal, so you'd have to wait on this. But this is the combo right here also. So yeah, the combo right there. Just use that 4-star monster. Bring out your 6-star. 2 tokens. You're using Darklord Dance. Right here, 1 move. A fairy you have out, and a link monster you have out. Plus also Darklord Dance, the fuse that you use, will gain 1,000 attack points. So Darklord Evening Star is at 4,000, not 3,000. Your opponent cannot target with card effects. They cannot target this card. They can attack Condemned Darklord, but they can't target Darklord Evening Star. So you pass and possibly end your turn. So, whatever it comes down to. Let's draw and let's see. Raigeki, okay. You can possibly spell card Soul Exchange. Whatever monsters they possibly still have out. Okay. Morningstar. For how many monsters they have on the field that are effect monsters, that's how many monsters you're allowed to bring out. Of Darklords. Special summon. So let's bring out Nurgle. So let's just say they had one left. They had 3 monsters, but you took away 2 because of Morningstar. So then they have back row. So of course, yeah, your Harpy's Feather Duster is what you want to use. Then here's what I would do. Keep this Darklord Morningstar. Activate Condemned Darklord. You send away 1 card from your hand. Discard 1. Then you copy. Then you get a Darklord monster that would require doing a double tribute. This is why I use 2 Darklord Morningstars. Darklord Evening Star has the effect of any other Darklord that you can pay 1,000, copy a copy. Darklord Dance. Put it to your deck. Now I must banish away the material I'm going to be doing to make my Dark Fairy Fusion. So, use the Morning Star from Condemned Darklord. So you banish this away. Maybe banish. And banish. The Nurgle. First Darklord. Whenever, if any of those 3 was used by the name of Morningstar, which you did use Morningstar, blow up the entire field on your opponent. All my fairies cannot be targeted. Look at that. It's just perfectly well done. And if I want to bring out more, I can pay 1,000 from the first Darklord. Bring out Superbia in defense mode. Special summon out a Darklord from Darklord Superbia. And let's say you want to have a Exile. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Okay, yeah. It's just crazy how this deck does. So yeah, most people, they only use 1 Morningstar. See what I did? I used 2. See, what if you got rid of that Morningstar? You don't got a Morningstar anymore. And what if you wanted to do the play again? That's why I used 2. Or like, yeah, add contact face down. I didn't have to use pay the 1,000. I could have done Darklord Contact. So yeah, either way works. And then even Sanctified, see? You have a Darklord in your hand. Send 1 Darklord monster from or from your hand. Most likely I don't do from my hand. I mean on the field. I use the one from my hand. So do you get the idea of how this deck is? See, it's just amazing cool. I like how this works. No other Darklord player I have seen plays this. They won't play like a fusion way. They will just depend on their trap cards. What is it? Darklord Uprising, which is a fusion, or like, yeah, Darklord Dance. Now they'll play like 2 or 3 Darklord Dances. That's why I only use 1, because I'm still using the polymerizations, and it's so easy to, remember, it's a spell card, so copy it for your pay the 1,000 if you were to do it. Alright, sorry about that. Just needed to get a quick zip of water, but okay. Here we go. Exile, Droplet, another Exile, Superbia, Spell card Soul Exchange. Okay, so you saw that I went first. So let's say if you go second, let's see. Sanctified Darklord. Okay, get your draw power. Darklord Exio. They negated it. Okay, fine. You have your other one. So yeah, you can only play one. Activate one. But they negated it, so you still have your way of still playing another one. Let's draw 2 cards. Banishment. Forbidden Chalice. Okay. You have 2 things you can do. Play the combo again, or since you have spell card soul exchange, you want to get rid of monsters. Alright, let's say this time you want to get rid of monsters, because of course they went first. Let's say they got 2 monsters, right? Spell card soul exchange. So what do you want to get? Get rid of their monsters. So then, spell card, soul exchange. Take control. Morningstar. Whatever monsters they are left that are effect monsters, let's say 2 then. Alright, 2. Google it. And let's just say, alright, who knows, Nurgle. See, 3 powerful monsters out. Now, when it's special summon, Google it. Give yourself another 2 tokens. Five monsters. 1 turn. It's just insane. Look at this. Look at this now. Now, Google it, token, send you away. Condemn Darklord. When sent away, search for a magic or trap card. Search for a magic, search for any Darklord card or a forbidden card. See, even if I did not have it, I still have the combo. There are different kind of ways of still doing that combo. See, an easy, cheesy way is the easiest way is just that summon at level 4. But look, I'm still doing the effect, and this is not using that level 4. I'm still going to be doing it. See, it's easy. It's too easy. Darklord Dance. Remove from play. Remove from play your token. See? Just again, that move. There are different kind of ways of making this. It's too easy. Now, Evening Star. I get a magic and a trap card of a Darklord. So, Banishment, I'll put face down. Darklord Enchantment, put face down. And let's put Chalice face down. See, look at this. It's too easy. Too easy. Morning Star, Evening Star, and then of course, yeah, Darklord Dance was played. Not 3,000, it's 4,000. So, Morning Star, Evening Star, a Nurgle, a condemned Dark Lord. Pass at my turn. Remember, all fairies that I have, I gain 500. So 5, 1,000, 15, 2,000 life points I get right back. Forbidden Chalice, possibly their monster of an effect that they possibly have. That's possibly going to be doing like destruction. So let's just say you're going against like, okay, they have the way of doing Judgment Dragon. They're going to blow up the field because that's what they want to do. Then fine, Forbidden Chalice it, so make sure that does not happen. Or for example, Black Rose Dragon. Remember, blow up the entire field, right? No, I'll Chalice it to negate the effect so none of this is gone. So my next draw, Contact, okay. Banishment. So then, okay, just get whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But for me, I'm just going to go draw power. I want draw power. So Dark Lord Exile. I have so much already on the field. So Exile. Send away any Dark Lord card. I'll send away Sanctified. Draw 2 cards. Superbia. Oh, here we go. King of the Swamps. Polymerization. Use Condemned Dark Lord. Send away Forbidden Droplet. Search for a monster that would require doing a double tribute. Morningstar. Polymerization. Nurgle, Superbia, Morningstar. Polymerize into using these 3. First Dark Lord. Blow up everything. But you know your opponent. Infinite permits to make sure that effect doesn't go. Evac Veiler doesn't go. So what? Fine, they'll negate that effect, but they cannot negate the activation of that. This card cannot be targeted. And just, yeah, look at this. It's just insane crazy. So you have a Condemned Dark Lord, a Morning Star, an Evening Star, and a first Dark Lord. Then I have Contact, so activate Contact. Superbia. And a Exile. 5 monsters. So let's put it right here so you guys can see. 5 monsters. I'm going to pay 1,000 life points to do another fusion. But I'm still not going to get rid of Morningstar. I am actually going to pay the 1,000 from Exile. Dark Lord Dance. Get rid of him. Another Evening Star. And it was done by another 1,000. Condemned Dark Lord. Dark Lord Evening Star. Morning Star. Dark Lord Evening Star. A first Dark Lord. 16, 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. Jesus. Yeah, I did not draw Arklord Christia, but it's not a Dark Lord, it's an Arc Lord. I did wish they make a Dark Lord like Christia. That'd be so awesome if they made a Dark Lord Christia. But no, it's Arc Lord Christia. Like, you know how they did Honest and they made a Dark Honest? Why don't they do an Arc Lord Christia and then a Dark Lord Christia? Like, what if Christia was, you must have at least 4 light fairies and you special summon Arc Lord Christia. Dark Lord Christia would be like if you must have exactly 4 dark fairies. Or just, you know, the similar thing. Have 4 fairies. But there's a Dark Lord Christia. That'd be so awesome, but no, they're not going to do it. But that would be cool. Imagine that. A Dark Lord Christia? That would be cool. Alright, we're going to try a couple more times. And let's see what happens. Oh. You start off again with your combo. Now you see right there, Foolish Burial, right? In the profile I said, with Foolish Burial, when you activate Foolish Burial, the card you want in for Foolish Burial is Arc Lord Christia. See, I just swear, I wish they did Dark Lord Christia, but no, they're not gonna. As I said, they're not gonna do it, but that'd be so awesome, right? So then let's get rid of the Harpy's Feather Duster. Get rid of the backfield. Summon. Special. You just got the combo right here. Instant. It's just too easy. Now, of course, yeah, you're possibly gonna be stopped from right here. But I'm just saying, like, I'm playing this out like if nothing were to happen to me. This is the combo piece, just right here. You go into your link. Condemn Dark Lord. When gone, Dark Lord card or any forbidden card. Dark Lord Dance. 2 level 6 or higher fairy dark fairies. Evening Star. 1 turn, all too easy. Evening Star. Search for a spell and a trap card of a banishment. Dark Lord Enchantment. See, this is why I put in the trap cards now. At least 2 Dark Lord trap cards. See? Searchable. It's easy. Set them. You're gonna pass, end your turn. And then, of course, yeah, I forgot. Gain 1,000. Draw. Superbia, okay. Banishment. I do not really have to play the effect right now. I can just do draw power. Darklord Exio. So I'll draw power. Alright. 1, 2, draw. Polymerization of Tezcatlipoca. Alright. Copy one of your magic or trap cards. So, banishment. Pay from Evening Star. Banishment. Copy. Back to the deck. What are you going to search for? A Darklord card. Morningstar. Polymerization. These three. If it was done by Morningstar, which it was, everything's gone. Keep the Raigeki. And if you want to be more of a... Oh boy. Your opponent's going to be pissed at you. Because this is what they cannot do. Pay the 1,000. Special summon Superbia. When Superbia special summoned, you special summon any fairy, right? What's the fairy they don't want to deal with? Because they're going to be pissed. Darklord Christia. No one can special summon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 life points I get right back. And what happens when I have first Darklord out? All my fairy monsters, no matter light or dark, cannot be targeted. You cannot target it. 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 You cannot target Darklord Christia. And my draw? Oh. They have monsters, right? They can only play like whatever they can because of Darklord Christia. Fine then. Get rid of. Because of Darklord Condemned. This is why I use 2 Morningstars. Switch you to attack mode. Spell card soul exchange. Darklord Evening Star. Or let's say you had to use 2 because of Darklord Superbia and they only had 1 monster out. Okay, that was only 1 monster, so Darklord Morningstar. Now that's a tribute summon. That wasn't a special summon. End phase, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 life points I get right back. So they have to deal with a Darklord Condemned, a first Darklord, the Evening Star, a Darklord Morningstar, and an Darklord Christia. Forbidden Chalice. When you have Darklord Christia, just be careful. Because, hopefully it's not going to affect you as much. But, of course, that happens. But yeah, just always don't depend on these 2. If you have, like, Darks, remember, you still have your Predaplant and your Starving Venom Fusion. But most likely, yeah, since you have 3 copies of each of the Evening Star and the first Darklord, that's what you're going to be making. But remember, you always have these and then also Guardian Chimera. I just have these in as well because, yeah, they are usable for darks, and then it's fusion. And you just never know. They might make another kind of Link Darklord. Because, yeah, there are two Darklord fusions. How about a second Darklord Link monster then? I bet they'll do it. But at least, thank God, they brought another fusion for a Darklord. So yeah, look at this. It is too easy. See, even if you saw before, I did have my play. This is the simple way of doing it. Just summon out this level 4, bring out that level 6, go into your Link, and then go into an Evening Star. Easy like that. But you saw, like, when I had Morning Star on the field, even if I did not have my level 4, I still went into going to my Darklord Condemned and to my Evening Star. It's so easy. And that's why I use 2 Morning Stars. Because, yeah, you want to keep the one that's in your on the field. So why not use the one that you can still get from your deck onto your hand? Even if you got rid of that Morning Star, just get rid of that Morning Star. Don't get rid of the one that's on the field. So then, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Look how this is now. It's a new Darklord deck. More support came. Another fusion. They got more support cards. And then, yeah, it's forbidden cards now. It's searchable. And then the only 2 trap cards I'm using on there. There's only 2 trap cards. I'm not using full trap cards. There are more trap cards you could put in here. Of course, Darklord Rebellion and Darklord Uprising. That's pretty much like a way of doing a fusion, but using a trap card. And then Darklord Dance. I'm only using 1 Darklord Dance because it is searchable. And, of course, Polymerization is what I still have in there. But I swear, who runs a Darklord deck like this? It's so smoothly well done, so smoothly well easy to do. And I would say, like, out of all decks that I've done, this is like the most powerfulest fusion deck I've ever done. The Gladiator deck I did, yeah, it's easy to do as well. But to make it more powerful, with more powerful monsters, it's Darklord. Monarchs, no doubt, is still my number 1 deck, but that's a tributing deck. But if you're talking about a fusion, okay, this would be fusion. If you're talking about a synchro deck, possibly my, I would say my, I don't know, my, ooh, boy, I have a lot of synchro decks that I've done as well. But yeah, the best fusion deck I've ever done, I think, is this Darklord deck. Maybe high-level monsters, but you see how it is. It's so smoothly well done. I can do. So yeah, I love this Darklord deck. It is so awesome. I tried it in a tag duel with a couple of my friends. We went brutal with this deck. So I will keep on playing this Darklord deck. If they ever bring more support, that'd be great. Like again, Archlord Christia. Why won't they do a Darklord Christia? That'd be so damn awesome. They're not gonna do it. And then of course, yes, forbidden cards. I put in there. Forbidden Droplet and Forbidden Chalice, I say, are the best ones to do. Forbidden Crown, that's like the number 1, but it's pricey right now. So as soon as I can grab one of those when it's cheap, or if they're ever gonna reprint that card, I'm gonna go for a Forbidden Crown and put it in the deck. But for right now, Forbidden Chalice and Forbidden Droplet, I would put in. Forbidden Dress and Forbidden Lance are also the forbidden cards, but I'm not really into those. because that's just pretty much saving your Forbidden Lances to negate and save an attack. Forbidden Dress, I believe, is to save an I forgot what those cards are, but it is possible to still run. Like you see, yeah, I'm not using Forbidden Crown, but it's still possible to still do. But when Forbidden Crown comes cheaper, or if it ever gets reprinted, I'm going to go for Forbidden Crown because I know that card's going to be cheap. But for right now, since it barely came out, it's pricey. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, the new version of a fusion deck, Darklord. I'll be speaking to y'all later.